Hello and welcome. Silrace here with some Nosgoth patch notes for September 16th. Unfortunately, I'm still caught up with this cold, so this video is coming on late and it's going to be rather brief here. Anyways, as posted by Psychocat on the official forums, I like the idea of this alternate executions thing, but I'm going to make a specific video about them in the Psionics Please section pretty soon, as soon as I'm hopefully recovered and whatnot. Like I said, I like the idea. It's like a little bit of extra flair and whatnot for the vampires and so on. Hopefully something like this comes for the humans as well. We will see. But like I said, there are some issues I see with it, and part of that has to do with the pricing, because it costs 1,600 runestones, which is $10 a piece. Right, so let's talk about the rest of the stuff. Whip, damage reduced to 200. It was a needed change because Whip is a really spammable ability with very short cooldown, and it's also, well, let's just put it this way. Majority of the time it was used for simple damage on the vampire who was in your face, and not actually to use it for the other thing, which is to pull one down from a wall. So it was essentially used as a means to add more damage to the board, more so than anything else. Now it does a little less damage. We will see if it's going to be such a big thing to be hit by 4 hunter webs at once, because that used to kill a reaver straight up. Now it doesn't anymore. They have to actually shoot you at least a little. Tyrant with the new VVFs for ignore pain and in range, which is I haven't played yet because, like I said, I am sick, so I don't know how well this works and how awesome it looks and sounds. One, okay, I'll skip it kind of yet. I kind of like the idea that it might have a new one, because the previous ones unfortunately didn't look very good or sound very good either. Jump attack. You can cancel the jump attack cooldown. This yeah, apex of the vertical limit of the jump. This was an issue on a couple of the maps, where you could essentially travel from one end of the map to the other in very short period of time, because you could abuse this thing. It was kind of annoying. I did it a couple times myself. Well, when I first found it out by accident. And I was like, okay, well, I can get from one end of the map to the other in an instant when I happen to, you know, initiate as a tyrant and die very early, and then, you know, let's just get back into the action where the action is, like in 2 jumps. So that was kind of broken. Let's hope this thing now sorts it out, and jump attack is, well, used for what it is. Right. Invite to party widget is next to the usual booster thing. That is nice and nifty. It's now in an easy place to find for people who want to party up, and well, yeah. Item filters, always good. More filters so we can find whatever the heck we want to buy. Purchase options for things, which is nice and nifty. This is let's just say that this says the things a little wrong here, because I hopped into the game and took a look, and I'll, you know, show that in just a sec as well. And well, some optimizations, which is really nice, and well, sticky grenade might finally be worth using, because it would not stick to things. When I rented it and tried it out, and it's like, wait, what the heck? Why does this not stick to some of these things? So that's hopefully workable. And the chat box not closing when hitting escape key, that has been pissing me off so very much, because the big issue was that I have rebound all the movement keys. So whenever I died, I was still usually holding one of the movement keys, and so the chat box would start registering that thing. And then I would have to, you know, manually remove all those key presses instead of just hitting ESC and it closing. All sorts of things like that. Anyways, let's take a look at this store page in the game. Okay, so we are in the game. Let's take a look at the stuff. Firstly, the invite to party menu is down here right now, which is nice, because it's easy to find for people finally. This is very, very good. Let's talk about the store though. I love this little warning message finally. It's like, warning, you already own this item. Thank you for that. So I can buy the stuff 7 days and permanent. It's still right here right now. However, if I were to try to buy this thing, it still gives you this actual window as well, which is kinda funky that they moved the day stuff down here, but they still give you this window where you have to like choose the thing, right? But it does default to whatever you have selected here, as you can see, right? But that warning window was needed. Thank you very much for that. Now there are a couple other random things about this which are not mentioned in the patch notes. So if I take a look at these perks here, for example, perks said 7 days and permanent, right? It didn't mention that it's still rentable for 30 days. So that I guess was a mistake in the patch notes, or then they just ignored the fact that, well, we shouldn't be saying that it's still available for 30 days because it already was available for 30 days. I don't know, but if you're putting it in the patch notes, available in 7 days and a permanent, please put in the also available for 30 days, because it's not that big of a deal to type it there so people aren't confused. Anyway, however, there is something absolutely broken with boosters, because with this patch, I bought this thing. I bought a 3-day 20% gold booster, which is funny enough. I wanted to test this out, because it annoys the heck out of me that boosters don't show how long they last and whatnot. So this thing, I bought one of the, bought that, but the issue is that I was charged for this thing. So I bought I bought this thing, but I was charged for this one. I don't know what the heck went on with that. No clue at all. But anyways, the other issue is that this thing still does not tell me how long it will last until I activate it. So yeah, it's like I don't so much mind that. It's like that 100 runestones doesn't matter to me. Like, it was for this demonstration for my own like fun and whatnot, but because I will plan to use it anyways. But the fact that this still does not say how long it will last, that is bad, okay? Right? It needs to be fixed. Thank you very much for watching. Patch notes got a little longer than usual because, well, things, and well, I will put out a video regarding the executions very, very shortly, because this stuff costs a lot. Come on, 1600 runestones. Right. Thank you very much for watching.